You've got a new best friend.
I have a new friend, Leroy Brown.
Leroy Brown is here. It's time for another Pet Talk segment brought to you by Kibbles and Bits. Chatty here to help strengthen our bond with our furry friends. And today we're focusing on the power of command. So welcome Chatty, welcome Leroy Brown. Bad Leroy Brown, but
Bad Leroy
really
Brown.
sweet Leroy
Yes,
Brown.
he's
isn't
not meaner than a junkyard dog at all. There's no way.
he? Yes. Chatty, why are commands important for dogs?
Communication, consistent communication is important to have a healthy and happy relationship with your dog. So there's lots of different ways to train a dog. There's more training methods and things like that than there are colors in the rainbow. So you have to find which method works for you. Just like if you're starting an exercise regime, or maybe you're starting a diet, you know that if it doesn't work for you, you're not going to keep up with it. Yeah. So there's no difference there. So some people like to use all positive reinforcement. And I've been doing some research. There's lots of different ways to teach different things. One of the consistent complaints we get from customers about their dog's behavior is jumping up.
Yeah,
That's one of the first things they want to extinguish as a behavior. Now, Leroy is a little bit older now. He's a guest dog today, riding the dog Uber to dog party. So
I couldn't be happier.
Oh, I know. He's so precious. I love him. So he's not much of a jumper anymore, but he's still going to help us demonstrate the quickest way to stop a dog from jumping up.
Okay.
So say that somebody's coming over to your house and the dog gets really excited and likes to jump up when
the guest comes over.
Yeah, absolutely. So the quickest, easiest way to stop that from happening, stepping on the leash.
Oh, okay.
Step on the leash, because that way the dog is getting self-corrected. When they try to jump up, they're not able to.
Yeah.
Leroy, can you jump up? No, I can't, because you're stepping on the leash. And you're not having to punish them.
Right.
The leash is doing the teaching for you. And then when Leroy sits, sit, Leroy.
He's like, what? I'm on TV. This is my moment.
When he's being calm and sweet, then he gets praise and a treat.
So that's positive reinforcement.
Yes.
Is it always? Do you always lean into
negative
positive
reinforcement in that the leash is preventing them and stopping the behavior. But negative reinforcement is not the same thing as punishment.
Right.
So
that's a good
positive reinforcement is always way more fun and lasts a lot longer.
Does it always involve a treat? Are there other ways?
Clicker, treat. There's just a word. You can just say good.
Okay.
Yeah, just say no when they're doing something that you don't want, and good when they're doing something you do want.
Yeah.
So when we're talking about training, we're talking about extinguishing behaviors that are not wanted and encouraging behaviors that are wanted.
Are there common mistakes people
that was
make?
going to be my question.
Yeah.
Oh, inconsistency is the most common mistake. Not doing the same thing each time, because then your dog just gets confused.
Yeah.
So next time maybe we'll talk about how to extinguish a behavior by getting it on command.
Yeah.
So you want your dog to stop barking? Teach him to bark on command. Teach him speak, and then teach him quiet. So we can talk about that.
That is a
next
positive.
time.
I had never thought of that.
No, I know.
That's fascinating.
And there's one trainer that I've done research on that taught her dog not to jump by teaching him to jump on command.
Oh.
And that's what I did with London, because she likes to get up. So I teach her up, and then she doesn't do it automatically.
Right. She waits for the command.
So let me ask this question, because I've heard this: you can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? So say you have, I don't know, a 10-year-old mini schnauzer, right?
Just for example.
Behaves badly. Is he too old to learn how to maybe not do certain things?
No, just consistency, praising when you're seeing the right behaviors, correcting when you're seeing the wrong behaviors, and it can be just as much as no or just a buzzer
Making
sound
a
like
noise.
that. Yeah. So just practicing.
Practice.
They always
Practice
say
makes
practice
perfect.
everything at home where there's not so many distractions. Then go out in public and practice it with distractions.
Yeah. Chatty,
that's
thanks
good
for
to
joining us. These are
know.
all great tips. Can't wait to have you back again next month, and we can talk about some of those
So Leroy
commands.
Brown did great on his
Leroy
television
Brown.
debut.
That's right. Yes, and thanks to Kibbles and Bits, as always, for sponsoring our Pet Talk segments. We're going to keep playing with this cute pup.